Hey guys, Wyatt Miller here with Slingshot Sports, and I'm here to talk to you guys about the two different rear wings, the two different rear stabilizers from Slingshot. You've got the smaller 42, and you'll notice that the smaller 42 is made to mount on the top of the fuselage with the wing tips pointed up. The larger 48 rear stabilizer is meant to mount on the bottom of the fuselage with the wing tips pointed down. Very different. They're only meant to be set up this way. If you've got them mounted correctly and you're looking from the top of your foil down, you should be able to read the lettering Slingshot Rear Wing 42 or Slingshot Rear Wing 48. So if they're mounted correctly and you're looking from the top down on your foils, you should be able to read that. The two wings are for very different things. The smaller one is going to be faster, turnier, and just give you kind of less drag. So for windsurfing, I like the smaller one. For prone surfing, I like the smaller one. For towing in, I like the smaller one better. The big one is really designed for pumping. So if you're good at pumping your board, or you're gonna do a lot of pumping, you are definitely gonna be aided by this larger rear wing. So if I'm supping and I'm riding smaller waves, doing a lot of pumping, if I'm prone surfing and I really wanna pump back out and catch the next wave, gonna help you a ton to use this bigger rear stabilizer. For pumping off the dock, again, you're pumping, you're gonna want this big one. And also for the sling wing, you're really letting go of the wing a lot of times and just trying to ride little swell or little white caps, and you're gonna do a lot of pumping. This big 48 rear stabilizer is for you. You are gonna sacrifice some turniness, you're definitely gonna sacrifice some top end speed, but your ability to pump is so much greater with the big one. For windsurfing, if I'm gonna be trying to glide through a lot of big lulls and pump my way through a lot of big lulls, this bigger stabilizer will definitely help that. Another thing about the big stabilizer is that it moves the center of lift further forward. So if I'm riding the bigger wings like the Infinity 84, the Infinity 99, especially windsurfing where that lift is moved back, then having the bigger rear stabilizer will help shift that center of lift a little bit further forward. But once again, the important thing is that this smaller rear stabilizer mounts on top of the fuselage with the wingtips pointed up, and the bigger one does the opposite. It mounts on the underside of the fuselage with the wingtips pointed down. Don't mess it up.